Good evening. I was just testing audio there. Boy, this is exciting. I'm Maldrick, and I am a legit Assassin's Creed fanboy. And Assassin's Creed Origins just dropped a scant moments ago, and I thought I would cast it. I don't know if I'm going to cast the whole thing because of the I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It depends on we've got this. I cast right out of the Xbox, so we've got this interface piece for the Twitch app that sits right over the bottom center of the screen. So if it gets in the way, I may not be casting for very long. But I thought I'd go ahead and cast this. We have waited 2 years since the last Assassin's Creed. This is the 10th anniversary. Not to the day, but it's been 10 years since the original Assassin's Creed. We've had 9 main titles, and this is the 10th. And we are all very excited about this amongst the fanboydom. I have fully completed every Assassin's Creed game. As a matter of fact, I was always a PC gamer, and I originally bought my Xbox 360 10 years ago. Specifically to play the first one. Have full completion on all of them except for Revelations. There's one achievement that I'm still lacking for one of the DLC achievements, the stupid Animus thing, the Impress Warren Vidic achievement, which I'm still salty about, but I will get it at some point. And I have not played Rogue. I've been kind of saving that for a rainy day. That was the one that came out several years ago when Unity launched. They launched 2 on the same day because one was for the old consoles or for the last generation, and one was for the new generation. So I've held off on that one, and I'm kind of saving that for when I need. In the off-season, when I need an Assassin's Creed fix, I will go back and play that. And I anticipate fully completing that also. A lot of complaints about the series getting stale, the old formula. I've always liked the old formula, for the record. But they have apparently decided, they took a year off to kind of reevaluate the game, rework the direction they were going to go with it in terms of how they tell the story and gameplay, and apparently they have done just that. I have intentionally not paid too much attention to the pre-release hype, aside from some cursory looks at earlier reviews, just to see. Apparently, what they were shooting for, at least, was a game type system, more of an RPG type gameplay system that is apparently reminiscent of the last Witcher game, which I have not played. I have it, but I have still yet to play it, and everybody thinks I'm crazy. I probably am. Just had other things going on. But there's that, and also I think they wanted to break away from where they were headed with all the existing stories, kind of advancing more towards the modern world, because I think that kind of paints them into a corner a little bit. You know, it's the whole point of playing Assassin's Creed is to play in history. There are a lot of derivative works for these titles. They release a lot of books and comics and things like that fill out the stories beyond what we see in the games. And I think just the different threads of interconnectivity were kind of starting to put a bit of constraint on what they could do with the story. So they have gone not just a different direction with the way the game plays and, you know, the different gaming aspects of the game, but story-wise they've gone a different direction as well and taken us all the way back to the ancient world. And we are supposed to be in ancient Egypt with this, and we are going to see the story of the origins of the Assassin Brotherhood, and this predates everything we've seen in the series so far. obviously, and is also the reason it is called Assassin's Creed Origins. And I'm very excited about it. You know, most games you wait 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6 years between titles, and Assassin's Creed was such a hit from the beginning. It took them 2 years to get Assassin's Creed 2 out, and then they have been knocking them out one a year since then, until last year when they took this break off for this. I think a lot of people felt like the series was getting a bit fatigued. They were kind of banging them out, in fairness. There hasn't been one yet that I haven't loved. I have preferences, of course. Some are my favorites, some are kind of not so much, but I've liked them all. So I'm not gonna be one to necessarily say gamers love to make grandiose statements like the series is dying and whatnot, and I think for most franchises that would probably be the case. This one's huge, and it has a very large and dedicated fan base. But this is an important title. Unity, which released I believe in 14, was had a bad launch. It was very buggy. Did not make Assassin's Creed entree into the current generation of consoles, as it was trying to do at the time, very gracefully, to say the least. To the point where I think they had all kinds of problems at release with bugs. They were late with the DLC content, to the point where they basically had to compensate everyone with a free game, free Ubisoft game. It was complete disaster, really, and it's ironic because Unity is actually, in my opinion, one of the better Assassin's Creed games. It's once they fixed all the bugs and and issues with it. I just played it about a year ago, and it's a fantastic game, and it's beautiful. Revelations was kind of a bit more back to the old formula. Excuse me, not Revelations. Syndicate, in 2015, which was our last title before this, was a bit more back to the old formula. A lot of the old diehards don't care for Syndicate. Personally, I absolutely loved Syndicate. I loved the characters. I loved the setting. I thought Industrial Age London was absolutely beautiful and very well done. The only thing I missed from it was I actually really liked the co-op from the previous title. I thought they were going in, because I've never been a fan of the multiplayer of these games until that. But in any case, I'm very excited about this, and I guess instead of sitting here yapping for 15 minutes about the game, we should go ahead and get into it. But that's just a little background, and we will see how this one does. Like I said, I've kind of intentionally not paid too much attention to the pre-release hype, because I wanted to kind of, I don't have to come in necessarily completely cold, but I like to check it out for myself, which we will do presently. I'm going to go up a little bit on the bright. I tend to like my brightness a little. So I'm going to see what this looks like on the stream, which I have up next to me on a tablet. I'm going to go up one more. And one more still. Huh, interesting. I'm not really seeing that. Let's see what does it even show on the No, it doesn't. That's interesting. Okay, we'll put it there. And I'm sure we can adjust it when we want. One thing I'm gonna do here, I've been gaming. I am middle-aged, and we will leave it at that. But I've been gaming for a very long time, and just out of habit, the first thing I do how we do this. The music's gotta go. It used to be the music was... Oh, I see. We gotta click these. It used to be the music was just awful, even though I'm kind of sentimental about some of it back from the MIDI days. But I just don't like feeling like I'm playing a movie. You know what I mean? It's the interactivity of a game. Music kind of breaks my immersion a little bit. So even though I did love the music from Syndicate, I gotta say that was amazing music, and I did keep it on for a lot of playing that. But let's see, controls. We'll probably get a tutorial on all of this, so I'm not gonna. Just gonna give this a quick glance. Apparently the gameplay is completely changed. So all right, we'll deal with that as we get to it. Let's see. Welcome to Assassin's Creed Origins. I wonder if I click this, if anything happens. No. The one founding moment. This is gonna be so great. Now this is probably going to pop. I'm going to hit this just to have a look. This may pop me into the store. I'm going to keep an eye on the stream. No, you look good. So we've got skins. Amount. They start you off with 500 credits. Bunches of weapons. Interesting. Okay. Packs. I have the gold edition, so it comes with the season pass and the deluxe pack. So I think I think that's what it said in the description. So yeah, that's why all this is all already installed. Let's see what it is we have. Let's see. Become the master of arid lands and impose your will with the Desert Cobra pack, which of course doesn't tell us what it is, but we will find out, I'm sure. Okay, Secrets of the First Pyramids. I did a pre-order on Xbox on the store, so I'm assuming this is the extra mission we got for doing the pre-order, which is cool. Or that may be it. Huh? We don't know. For the record, I'm not big on store purchases. Generally, what I will do, usually what they'll do, I don't know if it's with every version of the game or the deluxe version or the gold edition. Usually they'll give you some credits like they have here. And what I will do is I will use my credits. See, they want to sell you these things. And generally what I will do is use my yeah, this came with the season pass. But generally what they'll do is they'll try to sell you credits so you buy this stuff, or so you can buy this stuff. I don't usually do it. Because mostly it's usually cosmetic stuff, like all these, you know, like stuff like this. And I don't know that that's the case in this game because this is the first I've seen of it, but usually stuff like this shield, it'll have a unique look to it, but it'll be just like something else that's in the game. Like, you really don't have to have it. It's just, you know, purely for cosmetics and whatnot. I'm not a big cash shop guy, which, you know, obviously with the way gaming's gone in the last decade or so, increasingly so, I'm not a big fan of a lot of games like, you know, that push this stuff. So this is the kind of thing that I will buy sometimes because I'm a completionist. And since they give you the free credits, I have been known to buy this stuff. I don't know what these are, so I'm not going to make any purchases just yet. We'll see what, you know, it'll usually, if I do it, it'll be like towards the end of the game when I'm getting down to just a few achievements. You know, we'll kind of see where we're at. I have bought some Helix credits before to get it. Like in I think it was, yeah, in Syndicate. There was something, and I think it was, I forget what they were, some kind of pages or something. Like, they were just impossible to find. So I sprung for some credits to unlock those, just so I could go find them, finish things up. I'd been playing the game for a couple of weeks at that point. But yeah, this is kind of what I was looking for. Actually, I was going to see how much of this stuff they had. So yeah, so I'm not big on cash shop purchases, but I'm also not big on trying to find a needle in a haystack either, necessarily. So I'm not above buying some key things like maps to facilitate that. But, you know, unless it's just stuff you can't pass up on, and, you know, I doubt I'll wind up getting any of this kind of stuff or anything like that. I don't want to, you know, already spend $100 on the game. I don't want to go too crazy with the cash shop purchases, and I can't stand this stuff, to be honest with you. It's my one major complaint about modern gaming, but what are you gonna do? So see what's oh yeah, we did this already. Yeah, see, like this stuff like this, get more resources, and which is awesome, by the way. I'm glad to see that we have resources. It means we're gonna have crafting. Which, actually, I guess I did know that, because that's one of the key things in the game, from my understanding, is that, you know, dropped gear and being able to upgrade gear and whatnot is a big part of it. And there's apparently a fairly detailed leveling system in this. So excellent. Well, just wanted to have a look. And then there'll be things in here. This will definitely pop me into the app, I bet. You know what? I'm just gonna since we're here, I'm gonna. And we're back. Sorry about that. I didn't realize it was gonna pop me out of the game completely, but good. I just wanted to see how that worked, so I don't do it as we get further along. So classic challenge. What is that? Oh, they've got, yeah, that's right. They've got challenges that go with the club. I will check all that out off stream and update verbally as we go. So, all right, well, let's get into it. Finally. You know, Ubisoft has done this thing over the last 4 or 5 years where they only give you one game save. And it's a particular problem for us Xbox users because with the current generation of consoles, Microsoft, in their infinite wisdom, has disallowed us from being able to back up our saves locally. So for, you know, Unity, Syndicate, I've only really been able to do 2 major playthroughs simply because, or 1 major playthrough each, simply because I didn't want to lose my save. Now I could start a different, you know, do it under a different gamer tag, and you know, that's fine if you just want to play the game. But it doesn't help you with things like bugged achievements and, you know, missed achievements and things like that. And it's been a constant frustration. I had to. There was a majorly bugged achievement in Watch Dogs, the original Watch Dogs, which I played last year after playing the second Watch Dogs. And had to delete my save. And a few months ago, a friend of mine needed help trying to complete an achievement that he needed another person for. So I popped in, wound up having to play through the first part of the game again, just to get back to the point. And I had fully completed the game, you know, 100% achievements and everything. It's just so freaking frustrating. And I noticed back in the spring when Ghost Recon Wildlands came out that we had multiple saves available. And I kind of made a mental note then. I was like, I hope this is a trend with Ubisoft because we need them. And I think with as much as leveling and dropped gear and looted gear and whatnot in this game is supposed to be, I've been thinking the whole time we're going to need multiple saves. And hopefully it's got some replayability because, you know, I mean, we haven't had an Assassin's Creed in a while that, you know, really offered a lot of replayability. But if this thing is as robust as what people are saying and what they were going for, you know, hopefully we'll get some use out of these other slots. So great, that's fantastic. Very, very happy to see that. We'll just go on. Let's see what we got. Difficulty levels. I don't know that you know what, we've never had a difficulty level in an Assassin's Creed game. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Easy. I want the story, but do not want the struggle. Go easy on me. You can change the difficulty level at any time by going. Okay, so you can change the difficulty. Well, that's cool. Normal. I want a balanced experience is the default level of the game. You can change blah blah blah. And hard. I'm not afraid. Show me what you got. Okay. Well, we'll just go normal. I'm not looking to break any records. Although, however, before we do this, I am a full completionist, so I'm going to pop on here on my phone real quick and look at the achievements list just to make sure there's no difficulty leveled achievements. If there are, then we might as well bite the bullet and go hard. But let me look and see. Bring up ye old. Okay. I'm a legend. Be equipped with only legendary equipment. I'm done learning. Activate a master ability. Witness raining bugs in the desert. Complete all arena events for the blah blah arena finishing area. Of course, I don't know what half of these mean because I don't know anything about the game beyond, normal Assassin's Creed stuff. Kill an enemy with a predator bow from more than 60 meters while controlling the arrow. Interesting. Complete all hermit locations. See, that's one. See, complete all hermit locations is an achievement called Words of Wisdom. That's what we'll need that map for. I'm pretty sure. Feed a predator with a corpse. Interesting. Oh, feed a predator with a corpse. Interesting. 10 enemies in a row with no detection. Blah blah. All types of vehicles at least once. Wow. So we've got, wow, that's pretty cool. Well, I know we've got boats, and pretty obviously we have mounts. So that'll be interesting to see. Complete all locations. That's pretty standard. Reach level 20. Da, 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 da. Okay, well, just at a cursory glance, it doesn't look like we have any difficulty-based achievements. Let me see. There is no guide yet on Xbox achievements, so let me just glance through this one more time just to be safe. But it looks like we're gonna be okay. I just want to just double check just to make sure. You know what's really awesome is I see nothing in here about anything modern day related, which kind of makes me laugh and also relieved. I've never been a fan of the modern day story, and I've been on the off and on over the last year or so. I've been on the Assassin's Creed Reddit, and there's this whole cadre of people on there who are just beating this drum about we need more modern day story. The games have been unsuccessful because we don't have a modern day story, and I would argue quite the opposite. Nobody wants to play that crap. Nobody needs. That's why the movie failed. Nobody wants to play sci-fi Assassin's Creed. We want to play in history and do assassinations. But I saw nothing that says we can't do all the achievements on any particular difficulty level, so we're just going to go normal. I gotta get my volume set here. On my end, you won't notice it on the stream.
the Magi from Siwa. I thought Magi was supposed to protect the Pharaoh. I am Magi to no Pharaoh. You see this? I can read my own name, Nat! We will find you. We will find you in your sleep! Sleep? I never sleep. I just wait in the shadows, and I will kill you all! Everyone who sniffed the air that day in Siwa!
You killed my master and left me for dead! That was a mistake!
Your master was a murderer.
I am his sworn bodyguard! It is a question of honor!
I am the Magi of Siwa.
Then you are a worthy opponent. I will revenge my master, Rujek. You are weak, Magi, but I am powerful. I would be proud to have fought the last Magi. I respect your tenacity.
Ow.
You have fought well. You will have an honorable death.
Ow. I guess I gotta get better at blocking. Not really doing very well with he got me. Oh, maybe not. I feel like I wasn't connecting my light attacks there. It's not enough reach or something, but tutorial. So bumpers for block and light attack. That's new.
A broken weapon won't save you. This place will serve as tomb to one of us.
Right trigger. Okay, so block and then okay.
Let us call truce. You are not the one I've sworn to kill.
Question of honor. It is a fight to the death.
So be it.
Ow. Okay, dodge is X. Wait, right button and right trigger to... Oh! Okay, so it... This is definitely going to take some getting used to. Boom.
Anubis awaits you.
Yeah, these are not the most intuitive controls necessarily, but we will get used to it, I'm sure. Yeah, so this is covering right here is where my Twitch interface little window is, and it's covering this, but I guess it's just showing me my experience, which I could kind of see. I think it says like 757 at the bottom. I guess I can always look over at the stream. No, 75 of 1,000. Okay. What is this? Oh. Oh, nice. Bunches of resources. Usually just 4 they give you. We've got 8 now. That's great. Because I like crafting. Not necessarily in Assassin's Creed games, but usually they just unlock stuff, but hopefully it'll be a little bit more detailed in this. Nice. We can look at our tune. Very nice. So we already have them out? Is that what this is telling us? We have 2 mounts. I'm guessing this came from from the gold edition, because obviously we're just starting, but okay, so this is what we've got equipped now. And then what is this? I guess that's for dual wielding. Yes. See, it's got two weapons there. I'm sure that's what that is. Tools. Oh, this is gonna be so great. And this is what we just looted, I believe. Slow, very powerful. I don't know. I think I'll just stick with my... Yeah, sorted by last looted. See what it says this here. And that's the one. That's the mace we just got. And then you can sort by level. Great. I don't think it did it necessarily want us to equip it. I don't think it said we needed to. One of the masked ones. One of the masked ones whose name was mentioned in the tragedy in Siwa. Ha ha ha. A little clue ski there. Alright. Down arrow to call him out. This is all. Okay, warrior, seer, and hunter. Okay, so warrior, I'm gonna guess this is melee. Yeah, this is all melee stuff. Nice. This is all range stuff, and I guess we have an eagle pet, from what I understand in this, so that's what this is. Not that, where is it? Whoa, arrow retriever? Nice. Yeah. So then, what is this stuff? This would be stuff like it's basically just assassin abilities, I guess. Or it's like, so it's like miscellaneous. Tools are like poison darts, fire bombs. Okay, gotcha. So those aren't actually tools like for crafting. Those are tools like for fighting. Interesting. Well, it'll definitely be interesting to see what we got to do with all of this. Now we still have this this marker up here. I wonder what it's trying to tell me to do. Like put some points in? I don't want to do that yet. Although if I were to do it, that's generally a good way to go.
Okay. No way out. No footholds here. I need to find a way into another room.
Can we pick this stuff up? Or loot? Loot these containers, maybe? Nope. Let's look around and see what we're doing here. Is there a map, also, for that matter? Okay, so that's that. Yes. Ah. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think I read somewhere that the map is particularly big. And I want to say Unity was the biggest map we'd had, although in Paris, although London and Syndicate was pretty freaking big too. But I mean, if this is us here, and that's the area we're in, yeah, this is a pretty sizable map. Of course, we've got some viewpoints, which is actually, people complain they get tired of unlocking viewpoints. To me, that's just Assassin's Creed. It's like part of it. I love cutting back the map, getting these things, and I guess based on the pop-up we can fast travel to them. That's cool. Okay, Animus Pulse. That's another thing. There was a they've mucked about with the Eagle Vision over the last few games, to the point where at times it was just overpowered, sometimes it was not. Kind of got to the point where, like, you pretty much played the whole game in Eagle Vision. So now it looks like maybe we have no Eagle Vision, and this Animus Pulse is what we use for uncovering stuff. Not necessarily my preference, but I can deal, because it was getting a little out of hand. Okay. So I guess that's our way out, but I'm going to keep looking around and see if there's any... That little flash right there, was that something... Like, is that a glitch, or is it pointing us at some... Oh yeah, it's... Well... Ah, what is this? That is through the wall, so... Gotta go through there to get to it. So I guess that's what it does. You set off your pulse and then it marks whatever. Okay, well I can deal. I don't know, I was tired of looking at everything in Eagle Vision all the time, so this kind of works. I see a little hint of something over here. Or maybe not. Okay, well I don't see any other indicators of anything. We're just in a... Just in this one enclosed area, so I guess. Oh, and it looks like it decays too, because that was going away. Alright, so let's kind of just sort of watch it. I want to see what it does. Yeah. So what was that, about 20 seconds? 20, 30 seconds? That's cool. I can deal with that. Kind of reeled in eagle vision a little bit. I'm going to be doing this constantly. What is all this up here? I betcha we work our way up there. Okay, that's pretty standard. Graphics look pretty good so far.
This must have been built centuries upon centuries ago.
Before we get too far afield, let's check out what's down here first.
The riches of the ancients.
Keep wanting to do something with this because it's got that kind of shiny thing going on. Ooh, Actually, forgive me, I've got to step away for one moment. Tonight's the first night I've had heat on, and it's absolutely cooking me in here. I'm going to go turn that down. I'll be back in 15 seconds. And I'm back. Just gotta get situated here. Hi. Alright, so question is, do we go down this hallway we found? Where was it? It was here. Or do we go up top? We'll stay here. Huh. I actually didn't mean to do that, but that's really cool. Finding the controls to be a little clunky, just a little bit. Alright, let me kind of get settled in here. Bear with me a moment. Really looks good though. The directional sound is really good too. I've got surround sound in the room I'm in. Well, 5.1 at least, and the sound is really good. Imagine if I threw my Turtle Beach headset on, it'd probably sound really amazing. So far, so good. It's definitely different than what we're used to in AC games. Fight controls for sure. I'm kind of interested to see how that goes in a real fight outside the tutorial.
Forgive me, Great Amun. I have need of this.
So what was that? Here's our gold that we've gotten. Nice, nice. Trinket. Okay, we're not going to go this way yet. Let's see what else is around. Oh,
Ha! Up there. Light.
okay, well that's a little audio cue. That's where we're going to need to go. So we're going to go back and check out this area that we haven't seen yet. If we can. Oh! See if there's a way to sprint. I'm not really finding a way to do that. Oh. Okay, we were in here. Interesting. Controls. So I guess B B puts you into stealth mode. Okay. I was looking for... Here, let's get off of this. Well, this probably isn't the best place. I was looking to see if there was a way to sprint. But... apparently not. Oh. Also, I'm wondering what this icon is up on the top right corner. Is there a thing that'll show us effects? Don't know. Maybe we'll find out. I'm sure there'll be more tutorial coming.
Of course.
Okay, so it's left bumper to block, X to dodge. Yeah, that's a dodge. That's a block, a dodge, quick attack, shield break. Okay. See if it marks these guys. Just the one.
Get him! Die! Epsifer! Watch out! Is that you? You are telling me?
God, I'm like, this button attack thing is not the most intuitive thing in the world. Where's that other guy? There he is. Should have dodged that. Yeah. There's this other guy. I'm gonna loot him too. Somebody shooting at us? Is that... Also, do we have health? Is there a health bar anywhere? Oh yes, someone is shooting at us. That's the I'm about to die animation. I'm not really sure. Is there a way to heal? I guess you just regen. I'm gonna assume the number is level. Nice.
That wind will raise
I totally
the
bumbled through that.
I see you have made new friends.
They were setting up an ambush. It's a good thing I came to welcome you, huh? Ah! It's been months. Look at that beard, huh?
It's been nearly a year, my friend.
Feels good to get out and fight. I am out of practice. In Siwa, everyone defers to the soldiers on pain of death, or worse.
I've killed one of the masked ones. The Heron.
4 more. Come. It has been a long road. You need rest?
No. No rest. Not until all the masked one's guts lie baking in the sand.
God, I have missed you. Where is your mount?
There you are, boy.
Let us go, Senny.
How have you been holding up since I left?
It has
Love
been
it.
difficult, Bayek. Without you, the villagers look to me to keep order. But the soldiers have set up a garrison, and they rule over all.
A garrison in Siwa?
Ptolemy wants the entire region kept on the hill. I do my best to keep the villagers out of trouble. I could use your help.
I'll do what I can. But do not forget, I have my own justice to pursue.
I knew I could count on you, Senny.
Okay, see over here on the top right? Now we have a number 1. I'm gonna stop this for a second. Quests. Okay. Dismantle. We can deconstruct equipment. That's pretty cool. Not gonna do it until it tells us to, but yeah, see that's an ability point. That's what it was telling us up there in the top right, that we had an ability points to use. We have 3 points. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get get regeneration. I don't know about any of these other ones though. That's the thing about these things. It's like you want to get them all. I'm not really sure what's the most valuable most immediately, or if there's anything. Like what leads to better things. This is going to be so awesome. I wonder why it's telling me I need to go to the store. Huh.
What happened here? Whoa.
The garrison soldiers are brutal. If they suspect a villager is lying to them, they burn his neighborhood. And worse. Welcome home, Bayek. Siwa has missed you. You move like a tortoise.
We're innocent.
You owe all you have. Your farms, your goods, your children. You owe your very lives to His Highness.
Semu.
Out of the way! What are you playing at? My decision, Gere. Clear the way! What are you playing at?
Great God,
Oh, excuse me, sir.
Look who's returned to the Wahab.
By the
Behold
gods,
what
Amun and
becomes of
Iset!
those who disobey Medunamun, priest to the Pharaoh.
Oh,
Ah, home. Leave your mount. He will not stray far. Go ahead on in.
I'm not sure how I do that exactly. There we go. Okay.
Rest, my friend. It has been a difficult day.
I have no interest in rest. I must prepare for this man.
Hepzibah! Hepzibah! Once again, the soldiers! Bayek!
Rabia! My Rabia!
I have worried about you.
Ah, you know me, eh? You should be worried. Ah,
Look at you. Cuts? Contusions?
I'm fine.
Sit. Hmm? Sit. Sit. I'll take care of it.
You haven't changed.
You and I, I've always patched you two up. Made excuses to your parents. Times have changed, but you, I can count on.
Slumbering Osiris. I thought you would never wake up.
Ah, Rabia patched me up and
I let you sleep. You need to be alert to tangle with Medunamun. In fact, my friend,
A new bow?
see if you like it. Best spot to hit is right in the head.
Love my archery.
One of the dummies is sturdier than the other. Good shot.
I like the bow.
Try again.
It is strung well.
I like the bow too. It's gonna take a little getting used to.
Hepzibah!
What is it?
Soldiers are coming for you!
Go. Come, quickly.
Make certain no one gets out of the house alive.
Hepzibah! We're just here to talk. Nomarch Rujek's been killed. Your friend, the Magi, may have been involved. Come out, if you wish to clear his name.
Prepare an ambush.
Neck! They will find my letters and burn down my place. I will be executed.
Don't worry. I will take care of this.
Watch out!
What's that? Who's there?
Keep low. He is getting too close.
Hey!
Okay, Y is a takedown? Okay.
Now for the rest of them.
Can we loot? Yes. Nice. What is this?
Back. Slow and steady.
Just a few questions.
Oh, we have our whistle back.
What?
What does that say? What area? I swear I'm getting old and blind. I can't read that. I'm gonna have to get up and actually see what that says. Eradication area. Okay.
No one's jumping us today.
Now I wonder if these guys can recover from this. In the previous games, when you do a non-lethal takedown, it would usually knock them out. Sometimes they would, I think yeah, sometimes they would wake back up. Sometimes it was an actual kill, but I might be confusing that with another game, actually. Okay, actually, let's look at our map. What is this? Okay, so this is the entrance to town, and this is, okay. Wow, this is cool. And where did we come from? We came from down here. I like how it kind of seamlessly blends into the countryside, or the desert, as it were. What's the question mark? It just tells us there's a point of interest and we have to go check it out, I guess, to see what it is. What is this? Stables? That is my phone going off. And no, I don't need to take that at this hour. That's interesting. Wait, where is that? I wonder what that is.
He's going to be surprised. Anyone coming to the north?
does it.
Thank you, Bayek. I told you these Neketi idiots do not care.
I cannot believe their gall.
It is sad. Come upstairs. I will show you all the Magi duties of Siwa. All the problems of Siwa are here. I try to help everyone, but it is more than I can do.
So you are telling me you do not have the powers of a god?
But the real problem is that man you want to kill. Majunimon. The people were hopeful when he first arrived. Surely, things would improve. We soon learned the truth, actually.
I fear for the safety of your family, priest. I will move them to a more secure area.
That is the man you're up against.
I will find him and kill him.
Mejunaman is a lot more powerful than he looks. And he is surrounded by the finest soldiers.
I do not care.
You'll be killed. You need to get tougher if you want to murder that spindly shit. For sure, you'll need better armor.
I can make that myself.
Weapons are more difficult. The soldiers took everything in the village.
I will talk to the blacksmith.
Yes, Benipe can certainly make something for you. Or Senu can help you find what you need.
Senu? Senu is alive.
Look who is coming.
Senu, old girl. In fine form.
Rabia has nursed her to health.
I must thank her.
The people are desperate for your help, Bayek. They'll help you if you help them.
I understand. I need to hunt for leather.
Bayek, I need some help with the requests on my table if you have any time.
Wonder what these things are. Toast Bandit. Since we're here, before we Go do this quest. Now we're playing Assassin's Creed. First leap of faith off our first viewpoint. That's awesome. Now we can fast travel to here. Yep. Okay, we need soft leather. It keeps telling us we gotta. There's a little buggy. Move the reticule with B, which I guess is what we're doing. Or excuse me, the right stick, which I guess is what we're doing now. How do we find it? What is this? Why is it? Like, does it really need to display all of that? I don't want to get too far afield here. Okay, that's me down there. See, and that tracks that guy. That just tracks that spot. Okay, move the reticle with on the target, soft leather, and A to track it. Okay, well that's great. I mean, what is soft leather though? What is it? Is it an animal? Do we go get it from something? Is it something we steal? Do we loot it? Do we have to kill something for it? I don't know what it's telling me exactly. You found on certain animals. Okay, well, what animals? This is kind of like Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed. Instead of a drone, we have an eagle. Which, no complaints. That's pretty cool. Could have used this in some of the previous games, actually. Alright, I don't know. Certain animals. I mean, it doesn't really tell me anything. It's almost like the tutorial here is skipped a step. It's like, okay, I get that I can see, I can track that guy, but how do I find the actual soft leather? I haven't seen a single animal yet. Is that? No, that's water. Unless these markers over here. I think that's the table, isn't it? Let's mark it. Let's see.
There are some requests on my table if you want to help.
Yeah, that's what that was. Really is gorgeous though. Not my particular First choice for settings, Ancient Egypt. I kind of like a more modern game. Cities, tall buildings, modern, you know. Really loved Paris, revolutionary Paris, and I really loved London, industrial age London. But this is really gorgeous. They did a really, really nice job with this. Although right now, I would love it if I could just find these animals they're talking about. Is this? No, these are people. Kind of dig how you can just kind of hover here. There we go. Okay. It's 400 meters. I'm in a restricted area. No, I don't think so anymore. What are these little things? Really don't want to kill these guys. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm a closet hippie. I would go vegan if I could stand going vegan. If I did, what are these little things? Are these little like jackalopes or something? Okay. call my mount. Sorry, guy. Every game we gotta kill animals. Got 3 of 5. Can I do anything else to this? Can I break it down or skin it or anything? I guess that was it. I guess just looting it does it. It's taking a little getting used to, but I can see how this is all going to kind of gel together into a pretty cool little... Here we go. We'll get this one. Or not. Gel together into a pretty cool little combat system or stealth system. And I dig the bow. I know, sorry fellas.
This will be enough. Thanks to Neith, goddess of hunting.
Did I miss one somewhere? It's weird. I wonder... Huh. What is it telling me? That's one of those, yeah. Like, we'll eventually have to clear this out and take for control of this town. Okay. Now, where is it we're going for the quest? I guess we're not going anywhere.
This will work perfectly.
A second bow. Interesting. Nice. See, maybe we can stun them with this ability. Ah, that's what that achievement was for. There was an achievement that said you could go to level 20. So that's 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 12, 15, 16, 19. Okay, that's 21. Just with those, with not even this whole thing. So, Sinus perception. Ah, you get more perception on the eagle for the more viewpoints you've synced. Ah, that's awesome. So I wonder how the points work. Like, if we add a point, do you get more points? I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't really, I'm not so averse to spoilers. I don't mind looking ahead as far as like actual gameplay stuff goes. It's just story that I'd rather not know about so much. But it would be nice to know, in all other Assassin's Creed games where there's been a tech tree like this, you've eventually, as you level up, you can get everything. So that would be good to know. Anyway, I'm just kind of wasting time, but I love my Assassin's Creed and I like to kind of take my time with it. Let's see, where are we going? Let's look. Do we need... Let's see, what's it telling us about gear? .32 damage per second. Now this is quality 14. It wants us to buy stuff. I'm not sure that I want to buy stuff though. Oh, this is going to be so fun. Yeah, weapon bearer, that's the one that lets you dual wield. Nice. Most of the men Bayek is after are as yet nameless, but he has discovered the name of Medunaman. Yeah, Medunaman. Right? I swear I'm blind. Installed as Oracle of Siwa by Ptolemy. Medunaman. oversees the temple of Amun. God, Ammon. His true interest, however, appears to be the vault beneath the temple. He brutalizes the villagers in an effort to learn the vault's secrets. So it looks like we got a twofer there. Because he's evil going after the vault, but once we dispense with him, we'll be the good guy going after the vault. Which is kind of funny, actually. Oops. Wait, so... Quest. That's pretty cool. See if he comes landing again.
Position gerecht. Fire! Al-Magi, you're back.
What happened to your blacksmith shop?
Those naked yadded soldiers. Ptolemy's captain saw me making a sword and accused me of being a rebel.
He was not wrong.
They confiscated my tools.
Ah, bastards. All of Siwa needs a blacksmith. Even me.
I cannot help you, Bayek. Not until I get my hammer and tongs back. And I have to get that ugly-ass Apap captain off my ass.
Is this captain with the tools somewhere I can find him?
At the foot of the hills west of here. Camp Shetje.
I will get those tools back, and I will take care of the captain. Benipe said the tools are in Camp Shetje. And the captain who is behind this, is in Camp Shetje as well. Ptolemy. He has brought great sorrow to us all.
Home.
Hey! Die, worm!
What is he doing? Nothing to loot? Okay. I kind of want to keep going around. Or maybe go... Wait, can we? No, well, I don't know, we'll see. I wonder why it's not letting me loot this.
Hey, what?
Oops.
That's it. Die!
Because we're full. Okay.
Stay there.
Sort of surprised I got out of that.
What's this? No shit. Feel it. I'm too late. Alarm! Over here! I think something is out here. Focus. Take no chances.
Captain's been alerted, but I wonder if we can headshot him.
Hey, what? Die, mongrel! Can't outrun me.
He's got arrows sticking out of him. Now he's gonna go back in there. See, that kind of sucks. Now I'm like, he's all alerted.
That's for my
Boom. Where are the tools? Chest containing the tools is in camp. That's where we are. Alright, let's get away from him just because his sound is annoying. Oops. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go up here and loot. Can we loot this? Okay, so we didn't have to mark it. Being an objective, it just marked itself. It's got a... So the eagle is actually eagle vision, and then we have this little animus pulse for close-up stuff. That's pretty cool. So like we can do that to find the kind of mundane stuff, which we will loot here.
has tools. That's everything. Benipe will be pleased to hear it.
Dear Multhus, it's important that we keep our foothold in Siwa, or else they will have our heads. I love you with all my ka, however, no amount of offerings or prayer can replace the will of a warrior. Through battle we will speak to the gods. Interesting. I hope I'm going the right way. I think I am. Yeah. No, not particularly, but close. Okay. Here we go. Excellent.
Bayek, how did it go?
It went swimmingly, my friend.
Here are your tools. The captain won't ever come back here.
At last, I can reopen my shop. Many thanks.
My pleasure.
I found these weapons I had hidden from the soldiers. Please, choose one for yourself. Go ahead, choose one. They're all of equal value. That bow uses a special twine. It does not strike deep, but you can shoot very quickly. That spear, sharp and long. You can keep back and still hurt your enemies. It is not large, but that mace can crack a skull with the best of them. The shield is made with bronze and leather. Good protection. Some weapons bounce right off it.
I think, let's see, what have we got? We've got... First of all... Hunter arrow, light arrows, yeah, so this bow will be an upgrade. So I think we're going to go with the bow.
That bow uses a special...
Thank you, my friend.
Come by my shop anytime, Bayek.
We gotta be level 4. Oh well. That's cool. That's a really nice bow, it looks like. Combo multiplier, nice. Nice, nice, nice. What dismantling does. Gotcha. So it just trinkets it, and then you sell this for cash. Cool. Let's go see what this informant table is all about. Right? Is that the right way? Oops. Yeah.
Teramun. Not like him to give up. The freshwater spring in the Amanai cave. I know that cave. Better look into it.
Alright, I've been casting for about 3 hours now, and probably gonna do more tonight. I slept earlier, just and I'm probably gonna be playing into the day tomorrow. But I want to kind of pace it out, so I think I'm gonna stop this here. This seems like a pretty good stopping point right here. We've got a little first look at the game and kind of getting our feel for the controls. I am not at all comfortable with the combat controls, but I guess I will, you know, we'll get there. But I'm going to stop this here, take a quick break, and I should be back shortly. Thanks for joining, guys. I'll see you soon.